Good morning, everyone, and welcome to KTLN. I am your host, Jabari Jones, along with my co-host.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rajen Krishna.
Rajen, I have a question. You seem stressed recently. Is there anything you want to share with the audience?
I am glad you asked. I looked at my bank account the other day and I had a negative balance. I'm in tremendous debt and I have no solutions.
This is a common problem amongst college kids. The rising cost of living, in conjunction with the rising cost of tuition, leaves many college students in a tenuous situation. Today's topic of discussion is, should college education be free? Today, we have a total of 4 guests, which will hopefully explain the situation and maybe give a possible solution to this common problem in the United States.
How does your personal financial situation impact your pursuit of your education?
I was very lucky in that I got grant money from the state. However, if that had not been the case with my personal financial situation, I would not have been able to afford college whatsoever.
I think students' personal financial situation is going to have an impact on their education no matter who they are. Very few people are going to have the kind of resources available to be able to pay the tuition, to pay for their book, to afford to take time away from work, to go to school or to do their homework, to be able to afford childcare or care for any other family members that they may have responsibility for.
Does the cost of a college tuition equal the benefits of a college education?
Absolutely. More than. Totally. There's research that suggests that people who have a college degree earn as much as $1 million more over their lifetime than people who don't. And college doesn't cost $1 million. Even the most expensive college doesn't cost $1 million. So it's absolutely worth it.
I think that really depends on a lot of factors. One, I think, is where you go to college. Obviously, some colleges are better than others, some are more expensive than others. It also depends on what you study. I think some majors, some career paths lead to better paying jobs or more accessible jobs than others. But in any case, I really don't believe that the rate of tuition as it is now is worth it at all.
Should the federal government make a profit off of student loans?
So that's tricky. I think that if they are making money on student loans and then moving that money back into the program, that there is some value in that. That's kind of a pay it forward, so that if you're benefiting from a student loan and you get an education and then you get a good job and you pay back your loan with an interest, which shouldn't be a gouging interest, but a reasonable interest, and then that cost is used to pay for the student loan program or expand the student loan program, then I think there's value in that.
If they make a profit off of it, it'll probably be the interest that they charge on student loans. Because I think once you borrow money from the government, it enhances your life tremendously.
Given that in 2015, the U.S. military budget was about $600 billion, and given that estimates for free public college tuition are around $55 through $60 billion, do you think that Congress might be able to reallocate money for a public education?
Oh, absolutely. Congress, both the state and the federal government, has reduced the amount of spending it allocates to education over the last couple of generations to the point that it's really made it more of a burden for students.
We had a wide variety of answers throughout this process, and we would like to thank all of those who participated. The general consensus among the interviewees was the cost of college education, while worth it, could be considerably lowered. The means of lowering that cost, whether through legislation or financial reprioritization, is a debate that will continue. Thanks for listening.